Alright guys, welcome back to another 76 Idle Adventure video. So today what I want to do is kind of kill two birds with one stone here. We're going to be talking about the new Hawk Pass and if it is worth buying. And also, should you be spending money on Idle Adventure? Because a lot of people have asked me, mainly because I assume they think I spent money in this game because up until their era basically, I was free to play, right? But people don't know that I played during the beta. So when they saw my account that I was very far ahead of everyone, they must have thought that I spent a lot of money. And they constantly asked me, you know, what should we buy in the shop, right? But the reason why I never made a video on it was because I wasn't spending money, so I didn't know what to spend money on. Where now we'll talk about it. Is it even worth, you know, spending money on? And can you be free to play in this game? So we'll start with the Hawk Pass. The Hawk Pass is kind of weird actually. So I thought when the patch notes came out, we are going to get all of these things, right? And I also thought if I bought the Hawk Pass 2, I got access towards all of the previous rewards, basically. But that is not the case. So you do have to buy each tier individually. So the free one's free, of course. Then you can buy the Hawk Pass 1 and then the Hawk Pass 2 tier. The Hawk Pass 1 is going to give you basically just a upgraded version of the free-to-play currency. But then on the paid one, unfortunately, I've already claimed it, but you're going to get like Awaken tokens, which are random. You can't choose them, but you know, it's still nice, right? You're going to get a bunch of Demon's chests, and you can see all the rewards here if you do actually buy the, you know, the Hawk Pass 2 one. And of course, the increase in the extra currency. But the way the currency works is, like I said, I thought you got all of it, but you have to choose which one you want. So unfortunately, I can't showcase it because I've already selected them, right? But the way it works is you can go left or right, and you could do this every 5 tiers, and there are a total 30 tiers basically. So if I want for like, let's say tier 1 to 5, if I want to get diamonds, I can do that. But then maybe I want to get some energy. So from tier 6 to 10, I can switch the actual main reward towards energy. And honestly, some of them are kind of scams a little bit. The hero summer tickets, if I was to do all of them and finish my whole Hawk Pass based on the hero tickets, you only get like 5k in total, which to be fair is not really a lot. If you watch my videos, right, whenever a new character comes out, I like to spend my tickets to try and get the new free-to-play character. And I do that every 2 weeks. So I save up for 2 weeks, and always in those videos, I always have around like 30k, easy 30k summer tickets every 2 weeks, right, just for saving. So to get an extra 5k is, yeah, not great. I mean, I've just spent 47,000 yesterday. I'll upload the video soon. And I've already got 4k in 1 day. So spending like $13 to get an extra 5k is an absolute scam. Do not do that. The diamonds, though, in total, you get upwards to like, you know, 16, 17k. I haven't done natural math here, which is actually pretty good. It's not too bad. The little bit extra currency can help out, especially if you are somewhat casual. But then again, we'll talk about it towards the end. You don't really need to spend money in the game. But, you know, if they're dropping back-to-back bangers like, you know, Escanor, then Derriere, and then obviously next character coming out, I mean, we're probably going to get Diane first, but we're going to eventually get, like, you know, Zeldris and then Estarossa. They're probably going to be 2 back-to-back must summons. And, of course, later on down the road, when we get some really high characters, they're probably going to release the one Escanor and a Sotmo Meliodas back-to-back. So there will be times where you have to get a little bit extra currency, and this doesn't seem too bad. The Hero XP is an absolute scam. You get in total probably around 1G Hero XP, which I get. I don't know how much I get a daily. How much have I got right now? So I spent all my energy yesterday, and I already have 5G. I got 5G in 1 day. I don't know where that came from. Probably because I spent a lot of energy. So yeah, the Hero XP, do not do that. It's not worth it. Gold is actually probably a scam as well, because I in total get like 5 billion gold a day just by doing my energy runs and, you know, playing the game. Like, I have 700 energy sat here. If I spend all my energy by doing like the 10 times or even the 1 times, I would easily get like 5 to 3 billion basically. So to only get 1 bill, once again, for spending £11, £13, $13, whatever currency you're in, not worth it. Draw power though is actually not too bad. In fact, if you actually, you know, buy this and you have the extra 5,000 energy, that might be the best reward in total that you can go for, because you get not only gold, you're going to get more hero XP, you can actually get some tickets, you can get some diamonds. It's going to spread it around basically, because based on your draw power, which I think is probably the best thing to do, right? However, once again, I want to showcase characters for my YouTube channel, of course, so I am going towards diamonds. But I think if I was playing normally, I think I really would prefer the 5k energy. Yeah, I just can't believe they didn't buff the gold, because I'll get more than 1 billion gold by probably doing 1,000 energy. More than yeah, bro, I'll get so, you know what, just a test. Let me just do my energy run right now. We'll do 10 times and we'll see how much gold we get. Alright, so I just spent energy. We got around almost an extra 2 billion, and that's not even including other rewards we got as well, whether that be some hero XP. I think I was on like 4.9 and I got around like 500 million there. Not the greatest in terms of obviously getting hero XP, right? But you got to remember that was only like 700 energy. Imagine you had 5,000 of it. Like, I generally do not understand how they thought this hero god was actually a good idea. That needs to be 10 billion, if I'm being honest, right? So yeah, honestly, the only worth thing buying is the diamonds if you're maybe a bit low or you want to start for your character. Like I said, if you know like Esteros is coming up next, even though we don't know, it could be Diane still. But if you think or we know, like if we get Diane and then we do get Zeldris, then we know Esteros is probably coming afterwards. Like how we knew Merlin was going to be coming out next for when we got Derriere. So yeah, sometimes you'll know and you're able to like predict it, and then maybe getting a little bit of currency is obviously very, very good too. And also you got to remember as well, buying Hall Pass 2 rewards are going to give you a bunch of these materials too, which are all really, really good as well. Just getting hero summer tickets, you get 69. Is it good? I don't think so. 69? Well, so I do 69 summons. That's like what? Is it? It's not even. It's a very low amount. I don't know why they even bother giving 69 of it. The Awaken token box, where you get freedom, they are random. You can't choose which one you want, but hey, getting either card is always nice. The legendary summer ticket, you get 3 of those. These are random. Then you have the launch selective ticket, where you can select any character from the start of the game. Demon's Clank's chest, where you can get upwards to 150 of those, which are actually really good. That'll give you a lot of gems, energy, currency, maybe even some more tokens as well. Then the Garden Stones, 15k. That's basically like an extra what you can do in your base defense. And the shiny metals, having 115k is actually insane, because I think in total I think I do like 13k. It's like, yeah, 15k a run. So getting 115k is like an extra like 4 or 5 days of just doing this, or to get like a head start basically, or ahead of everyone. So yeah, is it worth buying? Sure, it's not bad. You get a little bit extra currency whether you need it, maybe to get more energy that keeps you playing the game. Sure, go for it, right? Do you need to? Probably not, because once again we'll talk about towards the second half. If you're free to play, you can summon like, you can get like 100k to 80k gems free to play, at least at the start of the game. When you get towards the end game content, it will slow down a little bit, but if they're constantly adding new events and tower trials and new story quests, you would to get like a lot of gems each week if you're actually playing the game. So as a free to play, you could probably summon a character, whatever banner you want to, max it out at least once a month. And remember, we only get 2 characters a month, so you're basically skipping every second banner. And sometimes, like Merlin, for example, they release and they're not really like crazy with my summons, so you can skip, and sometimes it's worth skipping even if you have the currency. So I wouldn't say you have to buy to keep up with the game, but if you want to get extra rewards, get more, you know, the dopamine hits by doing the energy and just open a bunch of more stuff, it is definitely worth buying just to get a bunch of extra currency and whatever you want to pick. Now, do remember, this is every 2 weeks, so if you're going to be spending $13 every 2 weeks, that's what, $26, plus maybe you're buying your actual monthly, you're probably spending near enough like $30 a month, which is not a lot, but maybe you don't want to do that. So honestly, if I wasn't making content on the game, I probably wouldn't do this every single 2 weeks. So maybe like once a month I'll do it, or maybe like I did say, if we get leaks or like a new character come in that's like really, really cool, and I know I want to have the extra currency for it, I definitely will be buying them. But also there is a Hawk Pass shop which you can get to right here, and you can do this free to play, but if you do spend money, you are going to get more currency. For example, right now if I buy like the tier 1 one, you are going to get extra 70 bonus points here. Resets on the season end, a little annoying actually, and you get these currency also by finishing your daily rewards. So do your dailies, you're going to get 33. It may not seem like you get a lot a day, and to be fair, you don't. You only get like 33, but the reason why is because you can't actually buy it until you complete the battle pass. Even if you don't plan to spend money in the game, you still have to complete your free battle pass, and once you complete the whole battle pass or Hawk Pass, you're able to then spend currency, whether you want to buy some diamonds each day, or you want to buy whatever you want to here, or buy the characters. The characters aren't really worth buying. These are the free characters you get by getting what's like 5G box. You see, they give you a lot of free copies. They're also just in the standard pool, the in the stand tickets. You're going to get a lot of copies of them. As you can see right now, we have almost a 6-star Arthur. I think near enough a 6-star Hendrickson. We have a 6-star Hendrickson, never mind. And then Guild Run as well is very close to a 6-star. I don't care about them. I really hope they recycle and change them every two weeks to where maybe in, let's say, a month's time, because the game's going to be a little bit older then, put it in a barn so you can buy a barn like once a week. Because if you remember, right, this is only available once a week, and if you don't complete the battle pass in time after the first week, you then can't buy the weekly Arthur or weekly whatever characters in the shop. All right, next thing we're talking about is what should you be spending money on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this game is very cheap. I can't show the prices, right, but I do think buying the ad remover pack, even though I haven't done it yet, It's annoying. If you want to get rid of it, go for it, right? I don't mind too much. But I can't show it. But I do believe there's like a $3 pack, I think. And also like a $5 pack, $6 pack. So I think like $10 in total. Where you get a monthly pack of gems and also a monthly pack of gems and also energy. Which I do think are worth buying. If you don't mind spending $10 a month, that is something definitely worth buying, because you can see it right here. We check our box here. You get 1k gems a day for free, plus I think the extra 100 energy. I don't know the actual number, but I guess over 20 days you do get 28,000 crystals. But I think you get given some as well. So getting upwards like 30k a month extra is yeah, it's nice. I don't mind it. So that's what I've been doing. But other than that, I don't think it's really worth buying a lot of stuff in the shop. Mainly because you don't need to. If you're playing the game regularly and playing it a lot, unless you're like a new player, you're trying to catch up, or you're like really, really down bad and you want to get like Merlin duped out, then, I mean, the only thing you can do, other than maybe playing for story mode, is spend money in the game, which, once again, I don't think you need to. This game is actually, ironically, very free to play. There's not that many games, and especially if you compare it towards Grand Cross, right? Grand Cross, the other 70 Scenes game. If you were to try and summon every character when they come out every 2 weeks, you have to spend literally hundreds of pounds or dollars every 2 weeks to get the new character. And bear in mind, on that game, getting a character once sometimes isn't enough. So honestly, up until Derriere, I was free to play. I didn't spend any money in the game, and I was doing fine. And in fact, even right now, even though I did summon for Merlin, if I was free to play, I probably would have stopped halfway through, got towards 3-star, called it a day. Like I said, you get around like 100k, 80k gems free to play every 2 weeks. Obviously not enough to guarantee the pity for every single character that comes out, which is why we do spend a little bit of money extra. You definitely will to do it, because I've been someone at every banner going forth, and only recently I felt like I had to spend a little bit of money because I got towards the end game a little bit. Alright, so to wrap up the video, do you need to spend money on this game? Definitely not. I think you definitely can play free to play. I mean, you got to remember as well, right? Being free to play is still a good thing, because spending money, other than getting characters, is only going to make you progress through the game faster. And once you get towards the end game, then there's nothing really left to do other than spend money and get new characters, right? So, you know, enjoy the process. I think someone left a comment about that as well. And yeah, I agree. I remember during the beta, there were sometimes, especially once again, the game was much different back then, but I was sometimes clearing it like, what, 5 stages a day. And to be honest with you, I was enjoying it as well. So there is a charm to being free to play. Once again, just have fun. It's an idle game. Don't take the game too seriously. But I would recommend buying the monthly packs. Definitely more so than buying this. But yeah, I do think buying this every 2 weeks is a lot, especially with the monthly. It's like $30 a month. I don't think you need to do that, but I probably will though, because I like making content on this game. So yeah, guys, it's gonna wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. If you did make it towards the end, and hopefully it did help out. And yeah.